Hi friends, a very warm welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to see The New Pen, a story published in the Gokulam magazine. So let's move towards the story. It was a hot summer morning. Sundar's eyes were drawn to the front pocket of his father's white bush shirt as it hung on the wall. A small metal object caught the light of the morning sun and gleamed. It was the golden lid of his father's new pen. The pen was beautiful to look at, all golden and red. Sundar wanted it very much. Dad, let me look at it, please, said Sundar as he put out his hand to pick it up. His father was too quick for him. He caught the hand which was reaching for the pen and smacked it. No, no, you little rascal. This one's is not for you. You really too careless. You never keep your things carefully. How many pens I have bought you? You either break it or lose them. Use one of your old ones. This is not for you, he said. As his father disappeared behind the newspaper, Sundar turned away. He was hurt. Just then, Sundar's little sister ran into the room holding her slate tucked in her arm. See, Daddy, I've written my alphabet, she said proudly. You are a good girl, sweetheart, and her father, said her father. Maithili was a bright child and she was really hardworking even at this tender age. Her father was very proud of her and loved to spoil her. Her big eyes fell on the new pen and snatched at it and cried out, For me, Daddy, for me, in an excited voice. Her father did not say a word. He patted Maithili on the head and left the room to get ready for work as Sundar watched in silence. The next day, Sundar saw his father's shirt hanging on the hook as usual, but no pen gleamed gold in the sunlight. Maithili's school bag lay on the table. A sudden thought crossed his mind. He quickly rummaged through the bag. In her pencil box lay the new pen. Beside it lay a long bar of chocolate. The lovely new pen. For Maithili, but she's only in the nursery. I'm in standard 4, but I'm not good enough for a new pen. I wanted it. How mean of Dad. The little boy was very upset. I will never ask my father a pen again. He thought and made up his mind to borrow one from his friends. He left his pencil box at home on the purpose so that his father would notice and feel sorry. Why didn't you bring your pen? Asked the teacher. Why are you so careless, Sundar? Hold out your hand at once. The four sharp raps of the ruler on the little palm left it burning and red. Sundar didn't cry but stood quietly. He was more hurt by the words of his two friends. No, I can't lend you my pen. I need it to write with, Mohan had said before the class began. If you want, ask your father for a pen and then you will have to earn some money to buy one, said Murthy. Friends are fickle, thought Sundar sadly. Yesterday he had shared the delicious goodies his mother had made and given to him with Mohan and Murthy. Today he had only wanted to borrow a pen. How mean of them, thought Sundar. After all, I have lent that Murthy my tricycle so many times. I don't even allow Maithili to get in on it. Today he asked me to buy my own pen. That's not fair. Nobody cares for me. Daddy doesn't. Neither do Mohan and Murthy. Even our teacher hit me today. The little boy was nearly in tears. He walked home slowly, kicking the stone along, watching it bounce and turn. He went inside the house and into his room and put his school bag on the table and flung himself across the bed. The window that overlooked the back of the house blew shut, and Sundar got up to open it and looked out. A little boy dressed in a ragged shirt and dirty shorts stood outside, poking through the garbage dump with a long stick. As Sundar watched, the boy picked up bits of paper with the stick and pushed them into a sack. He looks about my age. Why is he doing this work? Maybe his father refused to buy him a pen too. No sooner had thought struck him. Sundar slipped out of the back door and into the street. Hey you, he called. The boy looked around in surprise. Me? He asked. Why do you collect waste paper? Boy, asked Sundar. Have you run away to earn money because your father wouldn't buy you a pen? Does your father love only your little sister and buy her chocolates and things? Does your father hate you? Sundar's questions came quickly, one after the another, and the boy blinked in surprise. Pen? No, no, I can't even write. What should I do with a pen? We are poor and my mother is ill. That's why I collect the waste paper to sell. As for my father, I don't have one, said the boy. What are you talking about? I don't understand. What's your name? My name is Sundar. We live in this house, but no one wants me anymore. I'm very unhappy. Can I come with you? I'll help you to pick up the papers and come with me? No, no, no. You people will kill me. Never will I do such a thing. Go inside before anyone hears you, or I'll get into trouble, said the garbage boy. He picked up his bag and walked down the road. Someone had been listening to this conversation. Having returned home early from work, Sundar's father sat in the kitchen drinking a cup of coffee. Sundar had left the back door ajar and he had heard all that Sundar to the garbage boy and realized Sundar's feelings with a shock. Poor Sundar, he thought. He thought no one loved him. I didn't realize that I was showing Maithili more affection than Sundar. Yes, it's true. I've not been fair at all. It's just that Maithili is good-tempered and hard-working. Poor Sundar, he wanted to run away with the garbage boy of all things. I must somehow make it up to him. Having made up his mind, Sundar's father called him. Sundar ran back into the kitchen when he heard his father's voice. Sundar, I have a present for you, son. But drink your milk first and I'll give it to you, said Sundar's father. He placed a cup of milk in front of him. Sundar was happy to hear the gentleness in his father's voice. He downed the milk in 2 gulps. What is it, Dad? He asked. Sundar's father took out a lovely box from his pocket and opened it. Sundar's eyes were widely opened in surprise. For me? He asked in great surprise. In the box, lined with the red velvet, lay two of the most beautiful pens that Sundar had ever seen in his life. One was a fountain pen and the other was the ballpoint. They were a matching set. Sundar turned to his father. Dad, what if I lose them or break them? Maybe you had better keep them. I would hate to lose such expensive pens, he said in a small voice. His father laughed. No, Sundar, I know you will keep them very carefully without breaking or losing them. You are a little boy and not a little boy anymore. I trust you. You must write your exams neatly with either of these 2 pens. Don't worry, I know you will. He clapped Sundar on the shoulder. I am very proud of my eldest son, you know. Sundar swelled with pride. His father did love him as much as he loved his little sister. In fact, his father was proud of him. How silly to be thinking of running away. He picked up the box and turned to his father. Thanks, Dad, he said. I'll keep them very safe.